Welcome to the Basics of Python series by UrduITAcademy. So today we are going to learn about a really interesting topic, Introduction to Turtle Graphics and how we can create a basic shape. Let's get started. Before that, let's have a look on the previous class assignment question. So the first question is to find the square root of a number. So here we have a function def find square. Also, below the function, we have the function called square equal to find square. Inside the bracket, we are passing a value 3. So computer will jump into here on the top and the value of the num parameter num will be now 3. Now going inside, result is num into num, which is 3 into 3, 9. So computer will return the result here. Okay. So the value of square now is 9. Below that, we are printing square 9. This is the output. Okay. Now the next question is to create a very simple calculator. We have done a similar program in the last session. Here only difference is that we are adding a return statement. Okay. So 4 functions are there: add, subtract, multiply, and divide. We are printing select operation. 1 for add, 2 for subtract, 3 for multiply, and 4 for divide. The user can type the choice equal to input, enter choice 1, 2, 3, 4. So the user is supposed to type any choice. After that, we are asking the user to enter the numbers, num1 and num2. Imagine I'm typing the number, maybe 3 and 4. Okay. Okay. And I have selected the choice 3. Okay, now choice is 3. So computer will check if choice equal to 1. Wrong, right? Because my choice is 3. Again, computer will check if choice equal to 2. That's also wrong because I have entered 3 here. Now computer is checking if choice equal to 3. That's true. So going inside, result equal to multiply num1, num2. So the computer is going to the multiply function. X will be num1, which is 3. Y will be num2, which is 4. So it will return 3 into 4, 12. Okay, which will be returned here and will be stored inside the variable results. Okay, it will be returned here. Okay, now we are printing num1 star num2 equal to result. Same way, all the other function call will work. I hope it's clear. Now let's get started with today's topic, turtle graphics. So it's a part of Python standard library, which makes it a great, turtle graphics is part of the Python standard library, so which makes it great for creating visuals with code. Okay, we can make simple drawings using the turtle. Okay, so whenever you are going to create a program using the turtle, 3 steps are mandatory. First thing, you have to import the turtle module. Okay, only if you are importing the turtle module, you can use those, 4 functions inside the turtle module. Second thing, we need to create a screen. We need to set up a screen where we can draw, right? So screen is equal to turtle.screen. So this screen is a function. This is the screen name. You can give any name, okay? Just like the variable name, I just gave a common name. Below that, t is equal to turtle.turtle. This turtle is a function. So it will create an instance or an object. Okay. T also just a name. We can give any name. Okay. So these 3 steps are mandatory for all the turtle drawing codes. Okay. Now, let's get started. How to code, maybe we can draw a simple circle using the turtle. Okay. So here you can see import turtle. Import turtle, as I told you, first we have to import the turtle module. Then wn equal to turtle.screen. So here we are creating a screen, turtle screen or a window. Wn is a name. You can give any name. Now ob equal to turtle.turtle. Ob is an object. We are creating an object. Okay. Now using this object, we are going to draw in that screen named as wn. Now this is the wn screen, and inside that wn screen, we are going to draw using the object ob. We can have multiple screens and multiple objects. Okay. So here first thing ob.color. I'm setting a color. ob.color inside the double quote red. You can give any color. After that ob.pen size. Pen size means this thickness. I have set it to 5. Now to draw something, to draw a circle, you can add ob.circle 50. Now 50 is the radius. Okay, radius of 50 units. It will make a circle. Clear? Yeah. Now, let's see another question. Now, suppose you want to draw a square. A square or any shape. So, if you want to draw a square, again, we have to import the turtle. We need to create a screen. Here also, my screen name is WN. I'm creating an object, T, turtle.turtle, using the turtle.turtle function. Now, what I'm going to do is that first thing, I'm adding T.forward. T.forward means this object T. First, we need to make it go forward, which means it will draw a line like this. Sorry. Okay. And the 100 unit, the length will be 100. This 100, remember this 100 is a length. Now, after that, it's saying T dot right. Right means it will turn 90-degree right side. Okay. It will turn 90-degree right side. Here, remember this 90 is a what degree angle. Okay. Here, whenever we are using forward, the 100 will be the length, the right, it will be the angle. So forward and backward, we can make it used to make the object move. And whenever you are using forward or backward, the parameter becomes the length. And T dot right and left function you can use to turn the object. T. And in that case, the parameter will be the angle. You have to specify the angle. So here it is turning 90-degree. After that again, T dot forward 100. Again we are making 100 unit forward. Again we are turning. T dot right means again we will be turning 90-degree. Again T dot forward 100. We are making a move 100 units again. Again T dot right 90 means again it will turn. Right? Now again forward 100. You know, T dot right. It is now pointing to the right side. Actually you can skip this line. No need. But since here we have added, that's why my arrow is pointing to the right side again. Clear? Okay. Now, you can see here to create one single square. I'm repeating the same lines again and again, right? T dot forward and T dot right, the numbers are also same because it's a square. So whenever we have to do something continuously in coding, writing the same thing and again, it's a bad practice. We can use a loop, right? So we can either use for loop or while loop. Actually, the best thing is that we can use a for loop. So that same program, you can see the same program to create a square I have done using a for loop in much simpler way. Okay, only difference is that I gave a color. Rest of the things are same. So import turtle, I have created the screen with name WN, object named as T. After that T dot color blue, I just gave a color. Now using a for loop for I in range 4, this for loop will execute total 4 times because we need 4 sides for a square, right? That's why I'm making it execute 4 times. Inside the for loop, I'm adding T dot forward 100 and T dot left 90, which means it will be executing. These two lines will be executed total 4 times. Okay, which will make a square. All right. Now you can see an extra line WN dot main loop here, which means whenever we are running a code, it will open the screen, it will show the drawings, and immediately the screen will terminate exit. Okay. If you want the screen to stay there itself so that you can watch it carefully more time, then you have to add the WN dot main loop. Remember, it should be WN, the name of the screen, because the screen you want to make it stay there. WN dot main loop, it's kind of saying like you're opening an infinite loop. So it will be there itself. Okay. Now, so here, let's see how we can create a shape. So I'm importing turtle. Next step, we have to create a screen, right? So to create a screen, you can give any name, WN, any name. I'm just giving a name S. S is equal to turtle dot screen. All right. Now in the next line, we need to create an object. You can give any name for your object. I'm just giving it T itself. T is equal to turtle dot turtle function. Okay. Now in the next line, what we have to do is that maybe let's draw as the symbol square itself. So I'm adding for I in range inside the bracket 4. Now next line, T dot. You can add either forward. So you have to specify the length. Suppose let's add 100 itself. In the next line again, T dot, maybe left or right. The angle should be 90 because the angle of the square is 90, as you know. Now let's see how it will work. We need a main loop also. So screen name dot main loop. Let's run our code. See, that's a square. Okay. Now suppose I want to add a color. Then you can add T dot, maybe color inside the square bracket, maybe red. See, it's red in color. Okay. I hope this one is clear. Now, this is one square, right? Suppose now I want to draw a triangle. Okay. So here to draw a triangle, we need obviously three sides, right? Because for a triangle, it will be three sides. And the angle forward 100. 100 is just a size. You can give any size. Now comes the angle. What will be the angle of a triangle? Okay. There can be different angles for a triangle, but imagine it's an equilateral triangle, which means all the three sides are same and all the three angles are same. Imagine, just imagine, okay? In that case, what will be the angle here? Okay. So if we want to know the angle of any shape, it can be any shape, what you have to do is that divide 360, just divide 360 by the number of sides. Okay. So here the 360 divided by 3, which is equal to 120. 120 is the angle for equilateral triangles. Okay. So I'm just typing 120 here. Let's see how it will appear. Oh, I'll erase this one. You can see it's a triangle, right? Suppose now what I'm going to do is that I'm just changing this number. I mean the length. Instead of 100, I'm going to write maybe 50. You can see it's making a small triangle. Okay. So that's a side. Now what I'm going to do is that, suppose I want to draw a hexagon. Hexagon means there will be total 6 sides. So the angle should be 360 by 6, which is 60 degree. Okay. So you can see it's drawing a hexagon. Okay. Now we can do in another way. For example, here I want to create, maybe I want to create now a pattern. Okay. A pattern of shapes. For example, here I want to draw maybe, now there is only one hexagon, right? Okay. Now suppose I want to create a pattern of maybe 20 square. I want to create a pattern of 20 square or maybe a hexagon. Okay. So first thing, I'm adding a for loop, maybe for I in range. Now I'm specifying how many shapes I want to draw. Maybe I'm typing 20. Okay. Now in the next line, what I can do is that, okay, I'm creating another for loop for j in range. Let's draw a square. So it can be 4. There are 4 sides for a square, right? Inside that, t dot forward, maybe 100 itself. In the next line, t dot left 90 because it's a square. Right? Let's see how it will appear. So you can see actually it's going to draw 20 square, but it's drawing one on top of the other. They're just overlapping. So what we need to do is that we have to try different steps. We have to watch all of them, right? So maybe before that, I'm making one more change. I'm adding a width. T dot width, that will be more fun, maybe 10. And I'm increasing the speed also. T dot speed, maybe 15. Let's see. All right. Now the thing is that I'm telling the computer to draw 20 square. 20 times this for loop should execute, which means 20 square should be there. To create one single square, we need this for loop for j in range 4. All right. Now, after drawing one single square, I want to, make it turn a little bit. Okay, imagine I want to turn. So we can add t dot, maybe right or left, whichever now. And we can specify a small angle. Maybe I'm making it turn 15 degrees. After drawing one single square, I'm making it turn 15 degrees right side. Let's see how it will appear. See, it's making a pattern. Okay. If you want to complete the pattern, maybe if, you can make it 25. Okay. And the width I'm just decreasing a little bit, maybe 7. Not 70. 7 is enough. Okay. Let's see. Clear? So we are making 25 squares. After drawing one square, I'm making my computer to turn, I'm making my object to turn 15 degree. All right. So here, maybe instead of turning, I want to just make it move a little bit. Okay. So I'm adding t dot, maybe forward or backward. Forward, maybe 50. Let's see how it will appear. See, let's keep on going there. All right. Yeah. Otherwise, maybe we can do it like, we can make it go to a random position. Okay. So if we want to make it go to a random position, what we can do is that we can use a t dot go to. I mean, go to is to make it go a different position. You have to specify the numbers here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is that I'm first importing random. Because if you want to generate random numbers, we need to first import the random. So inside this goto, I'm telling my computer, inside the goto, we need to specify two values, the x value and y value. All right. So both the x and y value, I'm adding random dot rand integer. If it is confusing now, what I can do, before adding the goto, I'm creating two variables. Maybe x is equal to random dot rand int. You can specify the minimum and maximum value. Maybe for your screen, maybe I'm just typing, suppose maybe minus 200, comma 200. Just a random numbers, okay? You can just, you have to just check it, how it is appearing, and you have to change it again. So random dot rand int. So minus 200 and 200 is a minimum and maximum value. If it is y means a height. So I'm just imagining the minimum height will be minus 200 and the maximum topmost value will be 200. Just an imagination, okay? So we need to run it to find what will be the correct value. All right. Now I want to make it go to a random position. So every single time, every single execution of the for loop, x and y will be a random number between minus 200 to 200. We cannot predict that number because computer will choose a different number. So I'm making it go to x and y. So it will be a different position each and every time. Let's see how it will appear. And yeah, let's get started. See, oops. You know why those lines are appearing? Because, continuously it is drawing the lines. Wherever the object is moving, it will make the line. So it will draw the first square and it will move on to the second position. It is go to the second position. So meanwhile, whenever it is going, the lines will be making, it's drawing a line. So we will have to avoid that, right? To avoid that line, before making it go to a random position, we have to stop drawing, which means we have to add t dot, pen up. T dot pen up means just like we are putting a pen up, so it won't make any lines whenever you're moving it. So after going to that XY position, we have to again start drawing. So you have to add again T dot pen down. Now let's see how it is appearing. See, it's drawing some random position. I mean, drawings. I think instead of minus value, I need to change it. All right. Okay. So maybe instead of minus 200, I'm making it minus 170. Oh, sorry. Maybe this one I'm making it minus 180. Any number, okay? Now I'm making it a small one. Maybe instead of 100, I'm making it 80. Just reducing the size of the. I think I need to change the number again. It's clear, right? But how to draw the square pattern? I hope it's clear. Now what we can do is that let's go back to our slide. Now let's see how we can create a this is also just a simple pattern. I mean here you can see importing the turtle, creating a screen using the screen equals turtle dot screen, t is equal to turtle dot turtle, t dot speed is 30, and I have created a list colors. Colors equal to red, green, blue, and pink. Four colors are there, it's a list. Now for C in colors, this for loop is iterating through each element in the list colors. Okay, initially the variable C will be red, the first item in the list colors, which is red. Okay, so T dot color C. So T object color will be C, which will be red initially. Okay, now inside the follow for I in range 4, I'm just drawing a tiny square because the length is 10, right? So it will draw the first square. After that, pen up, it is forward. I'm adding T dot forward 30 so that it will be moving to the position, moving 30 units forward. After that, pen down, the computer will again go here. Now this time C will be green. That's why it is drawing a green square. Then it will be blue. Then it will be pink. After that, the program will terminate. Hope it's clear. Not the same program. Like, yeah. Now, how we can add a function inside this. So here, after creating the screen and an object, I have created a function def draw polygon. Draw polygon means we can create any shape. Okay, so we have to pass two parameters, sides and length. So here, I'm calling the function here, draw polygon, 5 side and length is 100. So going up here, number of sides is 5, length is 100. So we need to specify the angle, right? As I told you, to find the angle, we have to divide 360 by number of side. So 360 by 5, that will be the side here. Okay. Now for underscore in range sides will be 5. Since it is 5 we are passing. So it will draw a pattern. So sorry, it won't draw a pattern, it will just draw that shape. Okay, to draw the shape, we only need to know the sides and the angle, right? Which is specified here. And the length also specified. Okay. So you can try like this, or you can do is that one more easy way is that not an easy one more way is that you can ask the user to enter the number of sides and enter the length. So the user can type like any number of side which they want to draw and the length also, so that we can create multiple what shapes. Okay. Now I hope it's clear. Now I'm going to give you two assignments. First question is to create a program to create a triangle pattern. Remember, if you are creating an equilateral triangle, the angle will be 360 by 3, 120 degrees. And the second question is to write a program to draw a house. To draw a house means you can try. It's fun, right? So first you can draw a square. Maybe first what you can do is that first you can draw a triangle. Okay. After drawing a triangle, you can draw a square. All right. After that, you can draw some other small tiny square. If you want to make it go here, you can use the go to function. Okay, now the values of the go to, you'll have to figure it out. Okay, like this, you can make a simple house. You can try. And in the next class, we'll be learning how we can create simple games using the turtle. All right, so try these assignments. Happy learning. See you in the next video. Bye. Assalamu alaikum.